Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. I do apologize on not uploading for a few days. I've been quite busy, the holidays are over, and I do hope that you guys are having a great new year. And if you guys got anything new for this year, go ahead, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, share this with your friends. And if you're new here, I give you another welcome. If you don't know what I'm doing, I basically make commentaries, like gameplays, and even just rants about certain things. And yes, so also turn on notifications once you subscribe, because YouTube kind of be a little bit broken when it comes to all that kind of stuff when you subscribe and you don't get the notification when they upload. So do keep in mind on the notification as you subscribe to my channel, because it would help out quite a lot. And also go ahead and like this video, and let's get into this. Now in this video we're going to be talking about something a little bit different from Call of Duty. I know I do Call of Duty videos, but we are going to be discussing about Transformers. And you might be thinking, why are you making Transformers videos? And well, now Transformers are kind of dying in multiplayer games. Like, I mean, there's a good few selection of Transformers games out there. Like, there's Transformers Revenge of the Fallen online, there's Transformers Dark of the Moon online, and then there is Transformers War for Cybertron online with multiplayer, and Transformers Fall of Cybertron, and then there's Devastation. But there's a little issue at the minute with the multiplayer servers. I think they were going to be like shutting down the entire servers because the era or the agreement for the servers is kind of going to be expired by Activision, I think so, or the people who make Transformers. And there is a petition to sign up for all this stuff, so to help save the servers. So if you do want to actually sign up for it, I will be linking a description down below in the video, so you guys can help out. If you have a childhood with Transformers, then I definitely think that you should go ahead and suggest signing up for it. I'm not sure if it's still going on. I think it might be finished, but I'll just put it on in case. Now we're going to be talking about Transformers Fall of Cybertron and why I think it's actually one of the best Transformers games ever made. Yes, a lot of people are saying, oh, Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Everyone's agreeing to that, but my opinion, I'm actually agreeing that Transformers Fall of Cybertron is one of the best Transformers games like out there, just without a doubt. Now we're gonna go talking into a little bit of details of this game. So Transformers Fall of Cybertron is a third-person shooter game, so like it's not a first-person. I think they've never done anything like that. I think there was the PS2 Transformers game, and it was developed by High Moon Studios now and Activision. They've been working together making Transformers games. Now High Moon Studios and Activision, they actually make really good games, but it was a sequel to the video game Transformers War for Cybertron, and it was directly follow the offense of that game. So like the Autobots are trying to struggle to the defeat of the Decepticon foes, and the war with Cybertron, because we haven't really been getting much of Cybertron. We're just getting stuff like Michael Bay types Transformers. And the game was released on August 21st 2012, and it was in North America. And on August 24th 2012 in Europe, Microsoft, Windows, PlayStation, Xbox 360, and in 2016 it was actually released on the PlayStation 4. But we're going to be talking about that specifically as well. And it was, it was out for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on August 8th in 2016 to August 9th. And it was being developed, for the game Windows version, while, other labs like developed, games for PlayStation 4, Xbox One. But the issue is now, there was a license agreement on the store, for how long they can put up the game for you to buy. and I think there's an issue with some of the agreements, and I think it's like renewed or not really renewed. It's just kind of like ended, the expiry date, so it got out of it, and there was no actual disc icon. You can't find it on the store anymore, as you can see here. There is, you can't find anything. Sadly, I was gonna buy this for the PS4, but it doesn't have it anymore, which is really a big shame. And it's really sad because like Transformers are starting to die of games. They haven't been really a good game since like 2016 or so. So it should come back to games. Like there was Transformers The Last Night. That has the potential to make an actual video game of it, because Transformers 1, 2, 3 were movie-off-based games, and there wasn't any fourth one or fifth one. So I think that could have revived the gaming of Transformers series. And recently there was a movie of Bumblebee, and I think they should make a Cybertron version of that with the way it was set in. I think it would be amazing. And also, it's like, Fall of Cybertron has received like generally favorable reviews from critics, and critics generally felt that the game was a true Transformers franchise, set in Cybertron, which is absolutely amazing. And it was provided with great fan service. But some of the story that's slowed at times. It was kind of slow. Like some of the best moments in the action gameplay of it was kind of slow. But it was really, really well done. Like a lot of people were happy with it. The community was very happy about it, and it was just amazing, honestly, I think. And it was mostly praised by some reviewers. It was a removal of War for Cybertron's cooperative campaign at low points, because some of the stuff was in it already. And graphics and audio also received broadly positive comments. Like the audio designer, whoever made them, did an excellent job. But they know how all the sound effects worked for a Transformers game, and a tie in the title Transformers Rise to Darkspark. That game was terrible. Honestly, that game was just, the campaign was okay. The graphics did look absolutely horrendous. They looked like a model toy that was like, it was just like plastic. It really did. So I would not recommend buying that game at all. And it was potentially set between War of Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron, but Rise of the Darkspark had its own sequel, so it didn't have anything got to do with the events after Transformers Fall of Cybertron. And it was released on June 24th, 2014. Now we're going to be talking about the actual gameplay of this. So Transformers Fall of Cybertron, like its predecessor, Transformers War for Cybertron, is a third-person shooter. Players can control each Transformers in both robot and vehicle form, so you can actually change from robot to vehicle. Instead of the traditional health system, the game features is similar to like Halo series of video games. The player character had to regenerate the shield and health, and the letter of how it can be replenished by a health pack, which is a little system that you can break and you can use. It can absorb into your character. The Fall of Cybertron is expanded with new weapons that can take on significant upgrades, including one that allows a weapon fire up to 75% faster, which is amazing. These are purchased to the Teletron systems, which is found throughout the game. So like you can upgrade little abilities, guns, you can purchase abilities. There's just one thing that I can actually make a little vortex. You could pop it and all Decepticons go into it. It's pretty amazing if you really think about it. It's pretty fun. I really do enjoy it. Every character is given their own unique ability. For example, like Jazz, you can go for grappling hook like at any distance, so you can use it. And Optimus Prime can command massive Metroplex. He was a pretty big deal into this campaign. And the Combaticons have the ability to turn into a Decepticon Bruticus, which is amazing. Like, it was very cinematic. The all that kind of stuff. It was pretty amazing. Segments in which other players control Bruticus are designed to accommodate its larger size. Scaling it is maintained so the character towers are enemies. The Autobot Grimlock is in this game, who transforms into a dinosaur, is controlled differently than other characters, carrying only a sword and shield. Grimlock cannot transform at will. It's only used at like rage, so when he builds up rage, he can transform into Grimlock, a dinosaur, like a flipping dinosaur, which is amazing. When he gains range, he can actually transform into that, and he can do massive damage. And in an online cooperative campaign feature, it was removed because, it's a bit overpowered if you really think about it. And we're going to talk about the survival mode, escalation from Marvel Cybertron returns. In this mode, players must defend against increasingly difficult waves of enemies. As gameplay progresses, new section of the level opens, which give players access to upgrade weapons and abilities. And franchise characters are used in escalation, so you can use all your favorite type of Generation 1 characters. In the mode, you can basically fight off and all that, which is amazing. You can customize your characters and your classes, and the type of classes in the game are Scientist, Infiltrator, Destroyer, and Titan. And 9 different maps, such as Sewer, Spire, Bandit, Bowels, RA, Corrosion, Tempest, and Convoy and Desolation, which is pretty amazing. There's a lot of good maps in it. In competitive multiplayer, Autobot and Decepticon transforms can be customized with parts earned through a ranking system. So if you rank up, you can actually get like things to use, which is pretty cool. It's pretty amazing. I do enjoy ranking up and getting all these cool parts from my character. The DLC was amazing as well. You can actually be like a dinosaur like type as well, and you can purchase the game's marketplace. If you don't want to waste time leveling up, you can just directly buy the points. And you can also several parts of the famous Transformers can be used, such as heads, torsos, legs, and arms. And hundreds of pieces and color options are available, and you can also upgrade their gear. So you could be Generation 1 Optimus Prime. The setting of Transformers Fall of Cybertron is a direct continuation of the Transformers War for Cybertron. Giant robotic life form known as Transformers are at civil war. 2 factions of the Autobots via control of their homeworld. The events of the previous games have left the planet unable to sustain life, and the Autobots are desperate to ensure the continued existence of Transformers race, seek to flee the planet. That's why they were there at the Transformers 1. The Decepticons still bent on domination will stop nothing to ensure after the Autobots are either submitted to the Decepticons or will be executed. And Fall of Cybertron depicts a battle between the 2 robot factions, which results in desolation on their own home world, and Autobots seeking refuge in the galaxy. So that's where it kind of like picks up the Transformers 1 in the Milky Way. And the developer High Moon Studios hope to show the darker tone in the original game. Game Informer Matt Miller started the game changes to improve upon, so making them fundamental ideas that the developer considers the game a neutral successor rather than a true sequel. But you can also play all these other characters like Air Raid, Bumblebee, Cliffjumper, Grimlock, Hound, Ironhide, Jazz, Jetfire, Metroplex, Optimus Prime, Perceptor, Ratchet, Sideswipe, Silverbolt, Sludge, Slug, Snarl, Swoop, Ultra Magnus, Warpath, and Wheeljack and Zeta Prime, and Blast Off, Brawl, Bruticus, Hardshell, Demolition, Insectiswarm, Kickback, Laser Break, Megatron, Onslaught, Quake, Rumble, Frenzy, Shockwave, Sharp Shot, Soundwave, Starscream, Swindle, Drifticon, and Vortex. Those are all in the Transformers War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron, and some of them are not really playable and all that kind of stuff. And it was just, it was a great game. I honestly did enjoy this. Now the only thing is the multiplayer is starting to die off, and it's not really popular anymore. So guys, I will be hosting an event for Transformers. I think I'll do it on the PS3, and I do apologize for that little mic noise there. and you know, I will be hosting a Transformers, either Dark of the Moon, Revenge of the Fallen, War for Cybertron, and Fall of Cybertron. So either of those games I do not mind. I'm gonna have to find a way to kind of, I don't think I'm gonna record it, but I think it could be on PS3 or PC. So if you guys are up to that, go ahead, let me know. I am happy enough to play those type of games. But yeah, I want to talk about this, guys, because the servers, and it will expire soon, basically. So yeah, I think you guys should you know, go back onto the multiplayer if you had a a childhood playing this game like I did. I remember playing Transformers Dark of the Moon when I first got my PlayStation 3 on Christmas. It was amazing. I think it was like the best multiplayer experience I ever actually had. And so, guys, with that being said, yes, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about this game, like the whole stuff within this game, what you can do, all the characters, escalation, multiplayer, campaign, and all that kind of stuff, all the characters and gameplay, and you know, stuff with the server issues and with the expiration date on all that kind of stuff, and the way the game's not really in store anymore. But yeah, guys, so I'm gonna actually head off. I know this was all kind of seemed rushed. I kind of wanted to make this video for you guys. So yeah, this is gonna be on theater, or it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be open for theater, this video. So I mean, it's gonna be launched. So until then, I'll catch you all later, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one.